3 of Nicomachean Ethics, Aristotle discusses which actions should be considered as voluntary and which actions should be considered as involuntary. In illustrating the difference between these two, Aristotle gives an example of a ship captain who throws his cargo overboard to save his ship. Experimental philosophers have conducted an experiment to see how ordinary people think about the distinction. They asked them about one case, just like the one Aristotle proposed, and another case which is slightly different. Let's first consider Aristotle's original case. While sailing on the sea, a large storm came upon a captain and his ship. As the waves began to grow larger, the captain realized that his small vessel was too heavy and the ship would flood if he didn't make it lighter. The only way that the captain could keep the ship from capsizing was to throw his wife's expensive cargo overboard. Thinking quickly, the captain took her cargo and tossed it into the sea. While the expensive cargo sank to the bottom of the sea, the captain was able to survive the storm and returned home safely. Now, thinking about Aristotle's case, what do you think? Was the captain forced to throw his wife's cargo overboard? Now that you've thought of an answer to this question, try thinking about another case, which is exactly the same except for what it is that the captain throws overboard to save his ship. While sailing on the sea, a large storm came upon the captain and his ship. As the waves began to grow larger, the captain realized that his small vessel was too heavy and the ship would flood if he didn't make it lighter. The only way that the captain could keep the ship from capsizing was to throw his wife overboard. Thinking quickly, the captain took his wife and tossed her into the sea. While the captain's wife sank to the bottom of the sea, the captain was able to survive the storm and returned home safely. Now, what do you think about this case? Was the captain forced to throw his wife overboard? Now, most people say that the captain was forced to throw his wife's cargo overboard, but was not forced to throw his wife overboard. But why the difference? It seems as if the only thing that could explain it is that it's wrong to throw his wife overboard, but it's not wrong to throw his wife's cargo overboard. But why would the wrongness explain whether or not the captain was forced to do the action?